Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in.
That's so random.
Well, let me sniff.
No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle.
There's dust on it.
Instead of doing something, I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still
It's gonna feel nice in your nose, though.
What if you're everything I
Yeah, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. That just made me instantly exhausted.
Okay, sorry, was I? I told you I was a sniper.
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still scared.
I know you're showing off the ponytail already. It was making YouTube lag. Come on, a little more, a little more. I want to see the face. And I love the choker. I originally had plans to have a choker myself, but I decided to get rid of it because I thought it was no. Get the hell out of my head! What? 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 Ah! 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 Get away! Get away!
We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything?
Did I just kill two in one shot?
Fire in my heart, the air I breathe.
Hell yes!
I'm incomplete without you by my side. What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my
No! Damn it! Do the thing! Do the thing! Ah!
Let's make myself into a character, I guess.
Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome.
Hello.
So, for anyone that missed last time, and you're all slowly loading, weirdly.
Huzzah.
There we go. You're starting to appear. But anyway,
Chat, I'm back to save the playthrough. That's all that matters.
yeah.
I'm
this
here
week,
to make the playthrough fun.
This week we're only missing Birdman.
I made it fun.
So everyone is basically here. Yes. So, anyways, to catch everyone up, and that includes players that weren't here for last week. The big thing introduced last week was the Academy Festival. Pretty much everything revolved around introducing the Academy Festival, which is a couple weeks away. I think you guys decided on a cafe, but that could be up for some more debate.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'd say that we needed to do a cafe with maid outfits.
There was some discussion about
Don't
some
know
people
about that one.
never doing
You
that.
know what? Controversial opinion, but also real life opinion.
Right?
Maid cafes are kind of cringe.
No.
I just followed the stereotype. Any other suggestions then?
Cafes are pog. Cafes are great.
We can
Coffee
look
shops are
at
amazing.
later.
Maid cafes specifically kind of cringe.
I think what became the thing was dressing up as a monster and running the cafe.
That's very funny.
Yes, I believe that is more or less what you guys settled on, as I recall. But not everyone was there, so if you have better suggestions, you should talk about them and bring them to the class.
Wait, I'm a minotaur. Aren't I basically a monster? Aren't I like close enough?
I mean, you're Minos. But
Wait, hold on. He's a minotaur?
he's a
I'm a-
Minos.
I'm Minos.
Which
I
are
need to go read the description again.
well, fair. They're functionally the same thing, though.
Yes,
Are
they're
they?
a bovine race.
Yes.
And
Oh.
they're relatively tall compared to most others. On average,
Wait.
about 2 feet taller. So,
Like,
Oh, but they're not the one that had 4 legs, right?
no. That's a centaur.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Remember, guys. I have a high strength score, so I'm basically like I'm buff as fuck. Like, counter to my mannerisms. Well, counter to the mannerisms of this character, he's like fucking jacked as shit.
Oh, okay. So you're Jack.
Like, I could walk around shirtless and nobody would give a shit. Like that's the kind of like bodybuilder physique this dude has.
Wait, hold on. Are we all wearing robes?
yes, you're all wearing first
Correct.
robes.
Oh, yes, but I could
We'll
be
wear the
shirtless.
hood over robes, but yeah.
I could be shirtless though, and that's what really matters.
Oh my god. Okay. So, all right. So, I mean, really, monster? Like, but I'm. God dang it! Well, considering the whole scenario, I'm not a monster, but in this world, maybe I'm so confused.
So,
Like,
all the
like what monster will I be? Will I dress as?
yeah, that's
What
why
is that?
that's
Yeah.
why we did all the pictures of the different types of monsters out there. Well, the cuter ones. I was showing you the cuter ones.
Oh, I lost my Discord.
Mhm.
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, that's why all those images are there. Well, one reason. There's a lot of monsters. You guys, by the way, all the normal races, even the beast races, are considered not monsters. So,
Got you.
Yeah. So we're technically like same human like. So I have a
yeah.
tail. I have my kitty ears, but I'm not considered a monster.
That's why, like, Shivadri said she wanted to dress up as my brain stopped. Names, they're hard.
Names are hard.
She wanted to dress up as a panthera, I believe,
Mm.
which is a type of cat, a big cat.
That's pretty dope.
In
Oh my god, I'm
fact,
having a brain headache just thinking about that.
yeah, I believe you guys settled on a monster cafe. So,
Nice.
did anyone who wasn't there want to chime in?
If we were going to do a cafe, would we be able to use any supplies or things from like the culinary club, like
Yes.
resources, or would we have to? Okay,
In
like
fact,
we can use the school's kitchens. Was basically my question.
well, you'd probably have like a portable kitchen set up in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
But
As far as like foodstuffs though, like if we're
Yes.
like instead of having like we probably willing to buy our own things as well, but like flour, sugar, that kind of bulk stuff.
they will actually provide most of the required items as long as you give
Oh,
them a
wonderful.
list. Also, you weren't here for it, but we did have Guillaume, because 3 of you, I believe, are all in the cooking club. So
I am. Yeah, that's why I asked.
yeah, he was talking about what the club is going to do, because most clubs have some sort of activity that is also present.
Mhm.
But yeah, he was helping you guys come up with ideas for noms that you guys could make. So, yes,
Nice.
that was part of
Oh,
it too.
that reminds me. I'm also part of the Horticulture Club, which is basically gardening club.
Yes, though I don't think you've actually been to the club.
I haven't, but what I've had a chance to within the last couple sessions, or it has not enough time passed.
You probably have had some time, yes. Just on screen, you've never have.
Boka's club?
What was that, Boka?
Boka was referencing all the times I visited my club.
Ah.
You had multiple times.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, I think I also went to. I think Boka is also in the culinary club, right?
No.
No, Boka's not in the culinary club. It's
No,
me
sad.
and Ren, I think.
I'm not in
Enemy!
culinary, am I?
No,
I'm in music.
then maybe it was Nashi. I know it was me and somebody else are both in
Nashi.
culinary.
Yes.
Okay.
It was me.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I do have a list.
Then why didn't you just reference the list?
Because I wasn't looking at it.
Wait a minute.
You had the answers this whole time?
No. Oh god. Okay. Hey, Nakami.
Uh-huh.
While I'm like double checking what I know and don't know, what year is Mina in? I apologize for making you search things.
Trying to remember. Oh, she's a second year.
Thank you. I would like to go bug her about what she's doing.
Okay.
At the earliest
well,
convenience.
you can probably do that.
Wonderful.
Alright. So, I think I have everything open that I'm gonna need. So, I believe we had half a week go by last episode. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
being. Oh, also, a note on that. The festival actually lasts for 4 days. And it is
4 days.
considered
Damn.
yes. And it's considered part of your grade. So you can't not be at the festival. But at least none pass. And hello, Link the cat. So, yes, that establishes where we were coming off of last week. So, with that, oop, I need one more sheet. Alright, with that, you were getting introduced to some new concepts. If you remember from the week before, you were introduced to the various colleges that you eventually want to join. So, as part of that, most of these occur during, I'm going to say, Professor Orvlo's magical aura class. Since he's a senior professor.
Neat.
So, we're going to jump ahead a little bit until you have Professor Orvlo's class. And let's pull out Orvlo. What? Hello? Oh. It helps if I put away other characters before I do the new one.
That is correct.
And I'm wondering why it's not working when I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is this running like shit?
I just realized something. Did I give my character the right last name? He doesn't have a last name.
Yes, he should, though.
He should, though. I gotta remember to do the last name. There we go. I fixed it. It's solved.
Okay.
Now the continuity of of every character I ever make is still going strong. Okay.
All right. So, Orvlo is in front of the class. Well, no. Actually, he's taking you out to a new venue.
Going on a date with a group of people.
I still wonder where is he taking us again. What?
So, he's actually taking you to one of the facilities for the Artificers College.
Oh.
We're going to McDonald's.
Yes. You're having a little field trip to another part of the school.
Ooh.
So, there, you have a bunch of benches laid out with various items and pieces. And Orvalo says these items are non-magical items that were found in various ruins and dig sites that are from the pre-cataclysm days. So, you can touch these, take a look at them. If you were part of the Artificers College, you would regularly interact with things like these, as well as the magical parts. So, take a look, explore, find out if this holds an interest for you.
Hey, Nakami.
Okay?
I'm
Interest.
trained in both Arcana and History. So, question here: does anything here seem
Who was asleep?
particularly
What was
interesting?
going to do again?
First, interesting. I'm gonna say, even without rolling a roll, all of it is somewhat interesting, but there's nothing here that how do I want to put it? Oh, I forgot music. My bad.
No, no, the music.
Oh no.
No music.
Okay, music now. Music.
Silence.
We're saved.
Silence.
I'm so used to the silence that it didn't even bother me. But anyway,
I feel that.
there's trinkets here, like ancient rings, other baubles, piece of clothing, not fabric per se, because it wouldn't last, but anything metal that would have come off clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So a few chains, the ornamental type, that sort of stuff. A lot of odds and ends too. So, statuary, the smaller stuff, like jars.
Got you. Like pottery, that kind of thing?
Yes, a lot of that. Not all of it is in one piece either. And a few are just small gadgets, like what was probably a tripwire mechanism of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And Boka, I think you said something? What were you asking?
I said Boka was asleep, so what are we doing?
You have...
Oh my god.
I explained to Boka that we are examining historical artifacts from before the... What was it called? The
Cataclysm.
The
Oh,
Cataclysm. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're looking at a bunch of really old shit. None of it's that interesting. You can sleep if you want, honestly.
I grabbed some of that, put it in one of the jars, and start shaking them around.
Boka falls asleep in the middle of the explanation.
Okay, good night. Goodbye, friend.
So, in particular, Ren is probably the most interested in joining the Artificers College, since you want to be the...
Wait.
Waiting?
Would they have anything about dragons?
Well, one of the empires, and I'll point this out if you haven't read about it. Where is it? One of the empires was Na. Na is also known as the Empire of Dragons. So some dragons in the pre-cataclysm days formed basically an empire that stretched across a good portion of the world. And the dragons ruled, and everyone else basically served under them, at least within their empire. So, it's a little controversial, but some of the items probably come from runes that were from Nar. Or Nah, sorry.
Boka nods, then falls asleep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, actually, Boka comes from one of the places that is basically a relic of the civilization of Na. So, in fact, I think we might have said it so Boka can actually read the ancient language. But I don't know if we did. No, we gave her Draconic instead. That's fine though. That's fine. So, does anyone else want to take a look around? Or,
I do.
Touch
I do.
Okay.
I wanna grab some of the runes. I'm gonna grab some of the statues, put in one of the base, put one of those switches that I found in there, and start shaking it all around.
Okay. Now, remember, these artifacts are over 1,000 years old. So, technically, some of them, or most of them, even if they're broken, are considered priceless.
Why did they put it in display for me to play with?
Should I be concerned by the fact that you specified even broken?
Maybe. Actually, give me a dexterity roll.
Yeah,
Let's see how
let's
this
go.
works out for you.
Shaky. Dexterity.
Oh, wakes up and slowly backs away from the crazy person.
Oh, did that count?
Okay. Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a 17, you somehow manage not to break anything as you roll it around.
Oh, this only makes sound, nothing happens, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does definitely make some sound. But, yes, nothing happens to you. So, I know I asked earlier, but, I didn't get answers from everyone. So, is there anyone else that wanted to deal with, the thing I mentioned?
No, you can have it.
Yeah, I know Game, said he wanted it, but if anyone else wants a chance at it, I'll let you have that.
At what again?
The, not to give it away, the cursed thing that I mentioned earlier.
I'll take one for the team and volunteer's tribute.
Wait, no, you really have one. I wanna know what the curse thing is.
I mean, I've only described it in the most basic terms so far, because I don't want to give it away.
I volunteer's tribute.
No, let me touch it. I'm gonna touch whatever that thing is first.
Okay, so, Game and the three of you, all three of you, have suggested you're interested. So, why don't you each roll me just a straight D20.
Oh, I see. How is it going? D20.
Yeah.
Come on, I need new shoes. Damn it!
And I think Game stepped out, used the restroom. So, let me roll for Game.
Oh, that is me. I call it hacks. I call it hacks.
It was a straight roll. straight. Oh no.
Oh no, what happened?
Stream Elements
Oh my
decide to
God.
eat Link the cat. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no,
I
what?
don't know what you did. It doesn't tell me. It just said you're timed out for 30 seconds.
Oh no.
It was probably caps. I've set it to like 30 caps in a row, and it just doesn't care. And it still trips off much earlier.
Oh.
I don't know
wow.
why. Yeah. I
I've
set it to like
mine
the maximum I
very
can.
forgiving and it still doesn't care.
I'm back.
Yeah.
What did I
Oh,
miss?
welcome back.
So, what you missed was the roll to see who got the curse that I
Oh.
mentioned earlier.
What should I roll?
Actually, I rolled for you since you
Oh,
stepped
yeah.
out.
One.
I won. Let's go.
Da, 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 da.
All
So-
skill.
So, a deer is I wonder if there's a table for this. Actually, I know there's a table. What is it called? What is it called?
Cursed item table.
There's like a trinkets table. Okay. Alright. Yes, it looks like a D100 table. So,
Oh no.
The best kind of tables.
Oh.
here we go. What is 61?
Oh boy.
Okay, I'll use that as inspiration. You find a cameo, a type of like locket or medallion might be a good way to put it. It's on a chain, and the front is usually made out of ivory. This seems to be some type of ivory, and it's carved into a woman's face. And you pick it
Cool.
up, and as soon as you do, and I wish I had my sound effects up. I haven't made a convenient way to access them, but you feel something like a heartbeat.
Oh no, it's Dead by Daylight. Oh no, the killer's near me.
Hang on, I might have the sound effect.
Oh no.
Please don't literally
Where did
have
I
a
put it?
heartbeat
Oh,
sound
there
effect
it is.
just on demand. Nah, dude.
I have to find it. Wait, there it is. Well, there's one. I'll see if this is the one. Alright, you should hear this.
Oh, I hate this. I hate
Oh,
it so
oh
much.
god, I even hear it. What the F? What the F?
That's it's apt and it's acceptable, but just know that I hate it.
Okay. So, you hear the sound. It echoes inside your head. And, you're not sure why. And, while it's faint, you get a vague sense that the object in your hand is actually magical, even though it should not be.
This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be an event. This is gonna be a mood, I see.
I can just hear in the background SCP-247. Oh god.
No.
Stop.
And then you hear words that,
Google
echo in
Translate
your head.
Japanese. Let's go.
What?
Hey, cheater.
Look, I had to... We're not in combat yet, so I don't mind watching streams sometimes, but I had to know.
I want to know.
I don't. Wait, that's cheating. Why you do that? You're supposed to have it that mysterious.
So, I wanted to double check that I was saying this right. So, I decided to run it through the translator. But, here we go. You hear words that echo in your head. You hear Tutemo, Negadesu. And I'm pretty sure you do not speak any of the ancient languages. Yep, Sylvan,
Not yet.
Trade Tongue.
You don't know.
I just
You
checked.
don't know.
Oh
I
my God.
just checked. I have your
I
sheet
checked
here.
your phone.
Okay?
You don't know shit.
Your phone. Na, 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 na.
Can I make a history check?
You know what? Yes, you can make a history check.
Hey.
Okay. So,
Wow.
what you grasp from this is that, well, you don't necessarily know the language. You do know that it sounds a lot like, a distant language that is still spoken today. In fact, it is related to, Zango. Which is basically a distant island empire. So,
Mm-hmm. I don't speak Edo-era Japanese, but I can recognize that it's probably some sort of Japanese.
hey Dread,
That's
Thanks for
actually
following.
a fair analogy.
pretty
Which
close.
is why I said it
I
out
mean,
loud.
technically, their language should be a little closer to Chinese,
Chinese.
but
Mhm.
my pronunciation of Japanese is much better than my Chinese, so I went with Japanese here. But
Got you.
all right, so do you wanna think something or say something out loud to this voice, this disembodied voice?
Am I genre savvy enough to infer that this is some sort of mental spiritual entity?
Well, it's definitely a voice in your head.
Okay, like I can tell that it's like coming from in my mind.
Yes.
Okay, then I will attempt to think at it.
Okay. What do you
Like,
want to think
just-
at it?
I will just try to like think at it, like not like the word hello, but like the like social mental imprint of like a greeting.
The concept.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You send it the exact words. Greetings.
No. That's literally what I don't do.
after a little bit, the voice returns with words you basically recognize. It's still not quite modern. In fact, you can tell it's not, because it's a form of trade tongue, but it's definitely an ancient version, because trade tongue has been around for a really long time.
Yep.
So, a lot of the words are very similar, but they're just off enough to let you know that it's not the modern version of the language. Kind of like hearing like Middle English,
Got you.
and the voice, which you can now tell, by the way, is definitely female,
Mm-hmm.
says, "So you do not speak my tongue." Thank you for following, Blink the Cat.
I'm gonna say speak or like say, but internally, thought wise, I say to the voice, apologies. I say to the voice, I am not well versed in dead languages,
Okay.
nor in the more modern version of your own tongue.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay, so all of this is happening in your head, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. I was about to turn around and say, like, what the fuck? Oh, amazing.
So, really quick, for the stream, Blink, if you wanna tip me, you can. You should be able to go directly through Twitch, however you wish to do that. It's usually the best way is to cheer, at least for what you want to tip directly to me. That works too.
I linked your tip jar just because that makes the most sense.
Yeah. Stream elements should work as well. I also have my brain is empty. Sorry, I got derailed. Okay, I'm not sure I get quite what you mean there, but we do see your comments. Yeah, I can't always look. Obviously, I have to run the game, so. And Boka, I will hydrate. Thank you. I'm not gonna snack right now, though. I had tacos earlier, but I will definitely snack later. Alright, so, to jump back. I now completely forgot what you just said. Sorry.
I let the the ghost woman know, or rather, I apologize that I do not know her language, and that it is very much a dead tongue.
She considers this, or at least you get the sense she considers this. And slowly, faintly, as you stand there, you see a wispy, almost invisible figure start to appear. It looks like a woman who is definitely Asian in like style.
Yep. While she is like apparating in front of me, I check the room. Is anybody else seeing this happen?
No one else seems to be reacting to this.
Cool.
I'm still playing with the runes.
Yep.
So, yeah, she appears to be an Asian woman. It's kind of hard to tell, like it is for a lot of Asian women. They sort of go from,
Oh, the fact that Asians can go from like 15 to like 40 and look the same, and then once like 50 hits, they
then
age.
suddenly they look elderly. Suddenly.
Yeah.
She appears to be maybe 50. It's kind of hard to tell. She doesn't
They turn
look
like 22.
elderly
They
yet.
actually sit on the
but,
remote and sit on the remote for the pause button for aging, and it's not until they turn like 50 that they finally get off it and realize they've been sitting on a remote this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I only hope that my mom's genes carry through on that.
Just fingers crossed, please.
Oh
Asian
my
genetics.
god.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
But, anyway,
So she appears older, is what you're telling me.
she is... Well, she's not a teenager. Let me put it that way.
Like she appears.
She has, like you can see,
You said
subtle...
50, so I assume like, like looks like, like an older mother, like not like a
Yes.
grandmother, but like a mother, 100%.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I have a ghost MILF. This is a success.
Oh my god, I didn't even go for that. MILF acquired. Clap, 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 clap.
It should have been me!
It should have been me. Oh my god.
Get fucked. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You sorry. Don't get fucked.
Like, I mean, unless...
Unless...
I should leave it at that, unless...
What? No. You can't just
Anyways.
okay.
Anyways.
Let's not... Moving on.
Oh my god.
I'm not
So-
sorry.
So, yeah, she is on, like, older side, but she hasn't become elderly yet. And,
Yep.
she's wearing very, very old style clothes.
Mhm.
In fact, you'd guess from the fact that these are pre-cataclysm that, she is also probably pre-cataclysm. Which means she's over 1,000 years old.
Neat.
And the style of dress definitely implies that too. There's a lot of artwork that survived, unlike pottery and other more permanent structures. And her clothes definitely look like the people of Na used to wear. Or at least fancy version of that.
Got you. Oh wait, she's in like more. So she's dressed in like more expensive seeming clothing.
Yes. It's
Okay.
flowing like robes, basically.
Mhm. The teacher is still in the room, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I go ask him what was it? Piece of a statue, piece of pottery that I
It's a
grabbed.
cameo. Because I'm not sure everyone knows what a cameo looks like.
Yep. I'm now watching stream.
Yeah,
for the
no,
Google
I
image.
need to go look that up. What is that?
So these are what
It's a
cameos look
website.
like.
Is the issue too as well? Oh.
Cameo.
Oh, it's like the pendant, like.
Yeah,
Oh! Doesn't it show
Understood.
something like this on Titanic?
this one looks pretty good.
Got you.
So, yeah.
I see.
Okay.
They're basically
So.
usually like a face or a portrait
Mhm.
that is carved, usually out of ivory, into the front
Yeah.
of like a medallion.
Okie dokie. I go ask the teacher, like, where this is from, like, excavation wise. I assume he would know where the pieces that we have on display here are from.
Let me double check. I know he's a senior professor, but... Oh boy, that's loud. So you guys couldn't hear it, but we got an applause. It was really loud.
Oh,
So
on the stream. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, he's not technically one of the Artificers College. However, yes, Link, yes, that was a lot louder than I expected. I'm not sure how to adjust the volume of those. At least, not without adjusting all the volume. And I don't think that would work. But, anyway, he probably will know. So, Orvlo says, I believe that particular piece was excavated in, oh, come on, brain. Brain. Words. Words. I know it's hard. No. Not nah. Zhou. It's from the Balasar Empire. It was, I believe, found in a small outpost that dates back to the Cataclysm. Why? Then, suddenly... Actually, you know what? Do we have stats for him? No, I haven't given him stats. So,
Doesn't that mean Boka can eat them?
No, it doesn't.
No.
it just means that, I haven't got to it yet.
So...
Hey. He says, wait, why is it glowing faintly? It's never glowed before.
Yeah, I think I got cursed with an asterisk.
Okay,
That's what it
I'm
is.
gonna have you roll Arcana to see if you would actually say that this is a curse.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I would know I am cursed. I'm just saying, like, weird shit I assume cursed.
Okay. You probably wouldn't call it cursed. More that it seems to have activated for you would probably be the way to put it.
Sure. I inform him of the ghost who's chilling. Also, I also ask the ghost mentally if they have any idea. Like, if they have any, like, unfinished business or any regrets. Anything they're kind of like...
Can we hear this conversation?
I'm saying that in my head. I'm asking the teacher out loud.
Yeah. Can we hear
About,
that?
like, hey,
The out loud parts you would definitely hear. I mean, the room's only, like, 50 feet by 50 feet.
Yeah.
So
I tell you, yeah,
Oh.
I can currently see the ghost of the person whose, like, image this is, and they're kind of chilling. And mentally, I'm asking her if she has any idea, like, do you have any, like, lingering issues or regrets that would have brought you to imprint yourself and tie
She
yourself
says,
to the world?
the last thing I recall was fighting with, how are they? Hang on. I know I wrote this down somewhere. I just had to find it.
Meow, meow.
Oh, I did not write it down.
Oh, no.
Oh, good. Oh, wait. Actually.
Yay!
She says,
Precision!
I was fighting with a group of enemies from Rishmanu. And, they managed to knock me out. And that's the last thing I remember.
Oof.
She asks, how long has it been? None of this
Would Boka
looks
sense
familiar.
them since they're a dragon?
What was that?
Would Boka sense them since they're a dragon?
They are not a dragon.
They're not a dragon. They're a dead Japanese woman. Anyway, I inform her that
she
it's
looks
been
Asian
like...
more than just Japanese, but
Yeah, sorry, I just... because of clothing. I inform her that it's been, what, you said, like 1,000 years, give or take?
Yes. The cataclysm is about 1,000 years ago, give or
Cool.
take.
So I inform her it's been like about a millennia, give or take.
She just stares at you and says, "What?"
I know, right? Wild.
What has happened? My people were in a great war.
That has definitely settled. I don't have historical records on hand, but considering I'm trained in history, can I make a history check to see if I can give
Yes,
like a brief?
you can make a history
Okay.
check.
Sweet. Ooh,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna
So-
use my hero point for this. Actually, nah. A 10, 11's fine.
Okay,
I,
what you
I've-
do know,
that's- Yeah.
what you do know is that most likely what she's describing was actually the time, probably within months of the end of the previous era and the cataclysm itself.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the underworld was
Yeah.
maybe months after she basically doesn't recall anymore.
Yeah.
So her nation and all the others basically all went away. The only one to survive was the Elven nation, and
Mhm.
that was much diminished.
So I inform her of the basic societal collapse that happened, and then we kind of built everything back up from there. And also, I will be right back and need to go throw out some garbage.
Oh boy.
Actually, one
Okay.
moment. I apologize
Alright.
for having to leave in the middle of things, but one moment.
So while this is all going on, how do the rest of you react to this? He's apparently picked up a strange item, and he says that an ancient woman is inside of it.
Boka
Sure,
will
buddy.
poke it.
And it's and it says that the necklace is glowing, or whatever that thing is.
Orvalo can see the magical aura of the item. You guys would have to use a spell to notice that as of right now.
Boka pokes it.
Okay, you poke it, and nothing happens.
Boka is instantly bored and goes back to sleep.
Oh my god!
I
I wanna.
guess-
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Nashi?
Can I use detect magic on it?
Yes, it will take 10 minutes to cast, but you can do
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
You start reciting the rhyme that enables you to see magic.
Can Boka cast a spell at it?
What would you like to cast?
What is Boka casting?
Call
What?
the dead?
Wait.
Oh god! What? Tom?
So,
It's
you
a
want to
dead person,
cast
right?
an attack spell at it.
It's a dead person, right?
Well, I mean, you can't actually see her.
I was told dead person.
I mean, it's told the dead, yes. But,
Or does that not affect dead people?
Well, isn't she
as
kind
ironic
of a
as
spirit?
this sounds, Toll the Dead actually is more about inflicting damage on the living. The dead
Yeah.
probably wouldn't care too much about necrotic damage.
Who's trying to kill the ghost?
That would be Boka.
Boka?
That can they even see the ghost?
No.
No, you know.
Opposite wall from
I
where
just
a
wanna.
spirit is and says, "Old lady."
Hey, Boka.
Old lady.
Boka. Wait, okay, secondary question. Can the ghost hear other people?
You'd have to ask her.
I ask the ghost if they can perceive the things around us and hear and all that.
She seems to look around and says, I sort of can, yes.
so vaguely. Boka, the ghost cannot really see you, nor can the ghost really interact with everything. They can just kind of
Lady, then I go
vaguely
back to sleep.
perceive the area.
In fact, you see one of the other students walk through the space that she's occupying, and it seems that the other student passes right through, and the woman says, "So rude." Walking through a person.
We'll point next to where she
Boka, you
thinks
can't perceive.
the old lady is and say, "Well, tell
Boka.
her she's an old lady."
Boka, you
Then Boka will
cannot.
go back to sleep.
You
Oh
literally
my
can't
God!
perceive the ghost.
Boka, jeez.
Also, you're being rude to the elderly and to the dead. So.
She's dead.
At the
Boka
same
doesn't
time,
care.
that's actually impressive.
Wow. I just want to examine the necklace a little bit more closely to see, does it have any writing? Does it have anything significance on it?
I'm still holding it.
I want to snatch it then.
Actually,
Boka will
Y'all,
bite the cat.
can y'all like not make me want to hit you?
Yes,
Yeah,
madam.
I mean, that's any-
Take that necklace and examine it more profusely, meow.
Boka will bite the cat if the
No, do not bite the cat.
tries to take
Okay.
anything.
I'm basically just here looking at all the catastrophe.
So Boka will go back to Boka's original statement of tell the old lady that she's an old lady.
Yes,
And
old
Boka
people
will go to
are.
sleep.
Oh my
Old
God.
Okay, goodbye, Boka. Good night. Okay. Now that that's over, Nakami, can you breathe? Okay, you're breathing.
Let
Good.
Nakami
Cool.
rest.
So
You're back.
I will attempt at the very least to hand the necklace to Lilly. I don't know your character's name.
Lona.
Lona. Okay. I will attempt to give the necklace to Lona. Is that possible, Nakami?
it is. She can
Okay.
take it.
Yay!
Do I still see the ghost when I give it to her?
You do.
Okay. Good to know.
So, Luna looks it over, and you will see that there is no writing whatsoever on it.
Interesting. No writing it. Now I want to lick it.
Okay. You lick it. You get some ancient dirt off of it.
Dirty.
Don't know how to feel about this one.
All right. So I guess there's nothing really special about it, but here you go. Hands it back. It was dusty
Okay.
though. Meow.
Well, these are from a dig site. I mean, they've been cleaned a little bit, but they were all found to be non-magical. So, therefore, students can touch and, look at them without issue. Except, this one is now apparently magical. In fact, Orville comes back in and says, it does seem to be magical now, though faintly, very faintly. He concentrates for a moment, and let me roll one more time. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that. It would be... Okay, a 19. That's better. That's better. So, he stares at it for a while, looking at the magic, and he says, it's very faint, but... In fact, I think the magic is fading away that used to be in it. But, something did activate when you touched it. Or at least, that's what it feels like. Can you still see her?
Yep.
He asks, what's her name?
It's mommy. Mommy.
Thank you. Mom.
Holy shit, Red, I love you.
It was too perfect of an opportunity to pass up.
It was fucking great. Okay, yeah, Nakami, I'm sorry we made the ghost a milk, and I'm sorry about it a little bit.
Should've
Oh my
made-
god.
I had
Anyway.
I had a feeling someone would come up with the
Oh look, it's
Yeah.
the internet made it fucky
ghost
alarm.
milk.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
That's dude. Fucking, I love ProZD skits. They're timeless. Anyway,
So good.
so good. Anyway, what is her name? I don't
Oh,
think
come
I've
on, go
asked.
ahead.
You would have to
I
ask.
asked-
Be
Yeah, I
advised,
asked her
Boka.
her name. 'cause
Then
I
go back
didn't
to
ask.
sleep.
Okay, Boka's back
Take it,
asleep.
Boka.
She says, my name is Shinjitsu no Yoshi Isumi Akari.
Can we shorten that to like
Asumi
to
or
2
Atari,
syllables?
or
Atari, yes, Atari.
Akari,
Oh, my bad.
which would be her first name, by the way. She said it
Okay.
in
yes.
Asian order. The
Yeah,
first
yeah,
part
family
is
name,
actually
personal name.
a title. Then
Yeah,
there's
so
family
what-
name.
So she
and,
went title, family name, first name.
Yes.
So
Uh,
I ask if we can shorten that to either given name or family name, whichever is preferable.
so do you repeat the full thing to Orvlo first?
Yeah, sure. I repeat that entire spiel, which I didn't fully catch.
Butcher it to
Shinjitsu
them.
no Yoshi
I
Isumi
butcher.
Akari.
I assume I pronounce it like very much, with not difficulty, but I do it like syllable by syllable to pronounce it like properly, but not good.
Orvlo says, fascinating. Apparently, she was called Bastion of Truth. Which is the first part, the title.
Mm-hmm.
She says, you can just call me. Well, I assume you, well, I don't know. You're the only one who can see me. I guess that means we're closer, somehow. I guess it would be fine if you called me Akari. Technically, she'd probably use an honorific, but, it'd probably be lost on you, so she just leaves it at Akari. However, if you displease me, I may insist you call me Isumi.
Okay. Understood.
Alright,
So, what is she wearing again?
she's wearing basically fancy silk robes. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, Chinese court wear. You know,
Oh, like those heavy
Oh,
looking
like
robes?
the heavier like gowns.
Yeah.
like, what's the name? My brain is empty.
It's alright.
No thoughts, training.
Revert to monkey.
Never to monkey.
So, like, if you remember,
Monkey.
what was it? Sort of hero, or I forget what those martial arts movies in China were.
There are
You
a
know, the
lot.
big ones.
I
come
only
on.
remember Jackie Chan. That's all I know.
Jackie Chan wasn't in
What are
those,
you
but
asking?
they had Crouching Tiger, something.
Hidden
Hidden Dragon.
Hidden
That's it.
dragon.
So if you remember, like the silk robes they all tend to wear, the nobles, that is,
Right.
Like,
House?
like the main characters, like, you know, the one woman who's the main character, well, one of the main characters, And she wore those, I think they were blue silk robes. That's what I'm imagining she has on. Except these ones don't have any color to them, because she's basically transparent. So there's no sense of color.
So where is she standing at? Like, what does she like? Does she like some cake? Can she eat anything? Does she feel out of mana?
So those are a lot of questions. Would
I know.
a deer like answers? I mean, you could ask.
Yes.
I don't
I'm
know
asking
how
Art.
else you might know.
Art?
But,
Blue?
Are you talking about a?
I mean, thinking about it, she's been trapping the necklace for like how many years? Like 1,000+ years?
Give or take.
Yeah, like how does it maintain? How does it like? I have a lot of questions.
I assume she's effectively been in a coma. Like, yeah, she's been like in a coma for the last 1,000 years, so her mental state seems to be fine. Excuse me.
You mean like they use a spell to trap her like image or like her essence or something?
Since Orville can hear this,
have no real
says-
info on it.
there are
What
some.
type of robe? Which robe is she wearing? She literally wearing the Kung Fu robe, or is she wearing like what the monks would wear?
So let me see if I can get some pictures.
Oh my god, that is a lot of questions.
There's like 5 different names for each of the robes.
Right.
Damn.
Well, I don't see the blue one. Oh, I sort of do in the trailer. But, that's one I remember. But, what I'm thinking of is kind of like this sort that she's wearing here.
Right, I'm not watching stream, so I have no clue.
Alright, I can't
Okay, let me
send
see.
it over at the
Crouching
moment.
Tiger.
I think that one called a Chun
Oh.
Tai
The names can vary, depending. So, it's kind of hard to say. But, yeah, this is the style I was thinking of. It's basically courtwear. So,
Yeah.
it's not quite like the fancy one, like this one. Though, it's also a very similar style. So,
Alright, I'm gonna put it on Discord. I thought of something more like this.
I mean, that is definitely also something that it could be. It's a little... So in my head, I was thinking more like, what they were wearing in the movie, but, with like...
You're talking about the fancy looking one. That one's more of like a...
Oh, right, that is more modern. Okay, I see. Okay. I get it.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
That was meant more for formal events. That
I'm
was
in the chat, it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, we got sidetracked into fashion.
Yeah,
Sorry.
clothing happened. I was just letting it go because it was interesting.
Well, we want to see how the MILF looks like. I mean, the mom. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, mommy.
I mean, mommy. We want to dress the mommy properly.
Yeah, I'm looking for art that I can use, for, like, a little picture for her. But, I haven't found any yet, so...
Eventually will happen. Well, I'm gonna keep digging into the rooms. Let's see if I can combine them to make something out of them. Meow.
Okay. So,
And I just skittled away.
Dear, were you asking her some questions? I think that's what we started with before we derailed into close. Because I think some of the questions were about, what she eats, if she eats, I think that was sort two we were looking at. But
Yeah.
you hadn't asked her yet about them, so.
Wait, does he have to ask them?
Well,
Right, because
I
then she
mean-
cannot hear me very well. Right.
He'd have to tell
Yeah.
you, because definitely you
True.
can't hear her, so.
True.
Correct. So, I'm sorry. I forgot what was happening before fashion. Actually,
I was asking about a questions like
You
what
were.
does she? Yeah, I was.
I got the actual
I
name
was.
is
What-
Hansu.
Damn it, English.
what were you asking? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's like all convoluted in a lot of questions. Like, how did she
Mhm.
get trapped? Like, what does she like to eat? How does she
You're just asking
maintain
her
that
like
form?
general get to know her questions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I give her the whole like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? I give her like, you know, the freaking first day of elementary school. Fucking list your likes and dislikes on your social
So-
media profile.
Oh my god.
She goes to put her hand on you, and her hand
Ah,
passes through you, and she says,
sad.
I think food is kind of out of the question.
True.
Or at least now. And what I preferred in life probably doesn't even exist in this era. On the other
That's
hand,
doubtful.
colors. I remember colors. I'm not sure what my favorite was.
Dude, the phrase "I
strange?
remember colors" is so deeply depressing in a very like weird way. But sorry, continue.
So, I think that answers the big two.
Mm-hmm.
She also, by the way, tries a few things and says, well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can control your body. Darn it, possessing you would be much easier, though your form is not to my taste.
Well, I'm glad I'm not hearing this, right? I just stare at him with a blank stare, like.
Game probably has some opinions on her possessing him.
I feel like that would be weirdly uncomfortable for you.
Well, yes. I mean, that's why I said it would be not to my choosing, but it would be a more convenient option for me to answer questions. Orvalo decides to kick in with some questions of his own and says, can you ask her if she recalls anything we should know about the ancient empires?
I try to ask that in like a more like in a very polite way, like, so what were things like in general for you?
She says, I did hear him, but I don't know what I could tell him that would even make sense. She's been listening to the conversations, and she says, it seems that something big happened, and most of the stuff left behind by my people are runes. But I don't know what would still be intact.
True.
So I'm not sure how helpful I could be. I mean, I can paint very broad strokes. I know, for instance, that in the war my people were in, that we were fighting 3 other nations, and because we were the strongest mages of our time, me and about a dozen others were sent out to protect the colonies. And that's why I ran into the patrol that took me out.
Ooh.
Oh, and Orvlo, I forgot, he was going to say this earlier, but he got sidetracked. He says there are some forbidden spells that we know about that can trap souls. Unfortunately, this is all forbidden knowledge, as it is the deepest and darkest of necromancies to steal someone's soul and trap it in an item. Though we have seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, right, I cannot hear none of this. Meow.
Well, no, that was from Orvlo, the teacher. So you heard that.
Oh, okay. That was a necklace.
So, question: can I keep the little necklace on me, just like?
People will be slightly
just in
interested
case?
again and will walk up and poke the picture and say, "Hey, old lady!"
I
The
hit
ghost
Boka.
woman,
Boka avoid.
Akiri looks at Boka and says, "What does the rude child want?"
Little child.
Say hi to Boka.
Here it is. I hit Boka.
Oh my god! What?
Oh my god!
I'll do minimum damage. Which I think is 1.
Well, Boka can technically block if she chooses to. But, or she will miss.
She can't. So
However, Orvlo
minimum damage,
can.
which is
Orvlo
1
can.
plus
Oh my
this.
god, what's happening?
So,
I hit Boka for minimum damage, which was 3 damage.
actually,
Oh, but she
You s-
retaliated.
you were about to. You can't cast spells. You're not in combat right this moment. Boka.
Boka, stop spamming. Chill.
Destroy!
No.
So,
You angry
Orvlo,
child.
Oh god.
Orvlo steps in and grabs both of you and says, "That's enough. No fighting. Or do you want detention?"
Want attention? Sorry.
That was some bottom energy. Anyway,
Boka hide to Orvlo. Bully!
you do not be brusque and rude with old people, or the dead, or the old people that are also dead.
I have a question about that. Is it really technically dead? Isn't it when
Yes.
somebody dies,
I
the
mean-
soul leaves, but the soul is trapped in the necklace, or is it really
Her
dead?
body
Real quick,
is definitely
Boka,
gone.
genuinely, on it, like, actually, please stop spamming the chat.
Yeah.
God damn, those rolls.
So,
I guess I will
Orvlo.
ask that to the teacher.
Orvlo is gonna stand between you and says, "Now, Boka, we don't want to antagonize the spirit. And,
We
dear.
won't say hi to Boka.
don't actually hit someone in my class. You got that? No matter what she says.
Fair.
If you two can't accept these, then I'll be giving out some detentions."
Fair enough.
He looks at Boka.
Thank you.
He lets go. And just so you know, technically, even though he was standing next to you, he did cast a reaction spell that let him do that and stop you both without actually inflicting any damage.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a high level reaction ability. So, But, yes. And with that, we got a little bit derailed. So, what?
Cause of bullying.
A little bit?
Yes, a little bit. A little bit. What was the question we were talking about? I remember Lilly was poking the, cameo. And...
Yeah? And licking it? Don't forget licking it.
Well, yeah. But you licked it a while ago. I meant
Right.
immediately before. I thought you poked it again. Or was that Boka?
That was me.
Oh, no, that was
Oh,
Boka,
That
yeah.
was Boka. Yeah. Sorry. You've both poked it now, so it gets a little confusing.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, actually, didn't Adir ask if he could keep the cameo? I want to say he did. So, with that, Orvlo will say that since it seems to be linked to, we'll give you a pass to keep it with you.
Neat.
Though,
So I should add this to my inventory, or I think you might have, Nakami?
I have not yet. You can
Okay.
add a cameo to your inventory.
CAMEO, correct?
Yes, that sounds right.
Got you.
So, I will let you know though. Oh, actually, as Orvlo says, you should have, probably one of the artificers, the professors, take a look at it. In fact, I will arrange that for later. Make yourself available.
Today, or?
I'm not sure if we're gonna get to it today or not. So, we'll see how that goes. But,
Okay. Fair enough.
alright. And, while events happened, this event, at least, is concluded for now. So, with that, alright. The class is over. And this was, I believe, the last class of the day. So, do any of you want to go to some clubs?
Teacher! Oh, wait. I want to go to the Minos teacher?
The combat teacher?
Yes.
Where is he? Tervis. Yes. Oh, hang on. One sec. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Alright, so now we have a talking necklace. I wonder if it's gonna try to possess you though.
Totally. It's totally gonna possess him.
Yep, I got the feeling that's gonna happen, isn't it? Gonna possess him? I will be very worried about that. Oh, luckily we don't share dorms, so that's good, I think. Right?
Right.
That's awesome. Alright, we don't share dorms. We should be safe, so the boys should be screwed. Now then. I guess it's my turn to move cards. I'll be right back.
Good luck, boys.
We.
I'm gonna have to leave, guys.
Oh no, why?
Uh-oh.
See?
No, I have to reinstall my computer again.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Buddy!
It didn't get some certain dependency, and I can't even open Steam and shit. It's missing 32-bit stuff, which is fucking stupid.
Okay, you go fix your computer, dude. Fucking good luck, my guy. I am so sorry for you.
This is the
I am so
seventh
sorry,
time
too.
I have installed this thing from scratch, and it's still not working.
Oh, that's horrible. Real
I
talk.
don't-
Go, like
I don't understand
genuinely
that.
go to sleep. Do it tomorrow. Do not do that
I
right
can't.
now.
I have to get up first thing in the morning and go to work all day, and I don't have a car right now.
Oof.
Well, I'm back. Though it doesn't
Ren has to
sound
leave
like
because
good
his
things
computer
have
is
happened.
still broken. Goodbye, Ren.
Bye.
Take care.
Basically, his dependencies didn't properly install, so he has to reinstall his entire OS again.
This reminds me of why I stopped running Linux.
Yeah, like the horror stories of like Linux and shit like that are just so much more annoying and like difficult compared to any horror story I've had for Windows that it's like not worth it.
I mean, I ran it for about a year and a half. A lot of professors at my college loved it. Well, the computer science ones. So, I started to do a lot of stuff in Linux, but if you don't know what you're doing entirely, and if you don't know where to look, things can be, well, they can go from working perfectly to absolutely nothing works in like a second. And it can be very, very much a struggle. But let's get back. So, yes, class ended. We were talking about clubs. So, does anyone want to visit any of the clubs? I think Boka wanted to go to Tervis, which is not a club, but how about the rest
Adventurers
of you?
League.
Okay, so you want Adventurers League? Alright, and Adir.
I have two things I want to do. I
Okay.
want to go find Mina and give them info on crazy ghost bullshit.
Okay.
And also flirt. And then I want to go to the Horticulture Club, actually, for once.
Okay. And Lilly, anything you want from clubs or other activities?
Lilly, you're muted currently.
She might have stepped away.
She probably did.
In the meantime, let's start with Boka. So, you went to talk to Tervis. So, you find him at his office hours, and he's inside. So, you knock on the door, and then he says, "Come in."
Boka comes in.
Okay, and let me grab Tervis so you can see him. Now you can see Tervis the Minotaur. So, what did you want to ask about?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Boka wants to learn Claymore.
He says, you want to learn how to use a greatsword?
Yes.
That might be a little challenging for you.
Why?
The sword would be twice as big as you are.
And?
I mean, I can start to train you, but it could take a long time.
Okay.
And how much time do you have in your schedule for this?
How much time do I need?
I would guess it might take the rest of the year or maybe longer to actually train you to use one.
Like 1 block or something?
It would be per week at least 2 blocks. So, about 4 hours.
Okay.
That does mean less clubs. Obviously, can't cut out homework, but that leaves less time for clubs. Because literally, there is a set amount of time every day. And classes take up most of the day, leaving you 6 hours at night. And you gotta get in food, and you have to get in, usually some
What if
clubs...
Boka starts with a smaller sword?
He says, in general, most of the people that want to learn, like, a more complete set of, like, weapon skills will take classes on that. They're martial classes, as part of the Martial College, which I'm a member of. In fact, I believe Tervis might be... Yes, he is a senior professor. So he's one of the higher tier level members of the Martial College.
So I can do this eventually?
Yes. Theoretically, you would join the Martial College, though you can take some of our classes as long as you meet the requirements.
Okay.
You might want to talk to your advisor about that. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure no one's talked to you about getting an advisor yet. So, in the coming weeks, after the festival happens, we should be talking about finding an advisor.
Okay.
That's someone that you can talk to about scheduling. Usually, that's from the school you want to go to. So, they can advise you better. It's about, like, requirements and everything.
Why was this in my high school? I mean, go on.
Boka will thank old man and then run off to go to teacher.
Okay. You run off to club. And Lilly, did you want to go to any clubs for today?
I want to go to the cutie one. To the cutie creature one. I think I'll never
Cute Conjurations. Okay. Oh,
Yay!
I had some art I was gonna show you guys for that.
Oh.
Because I found some cute things to be conjured. But I haven't actually cut up the image yet. I might be able to do this one. Let's see. I don't think I can share it in general, but what's it called again? Okay, hang on. I'm sorry, chat. Just one sec. One sec.
Suffer, chat. Suffer for the
Chat,
sins
wow.
of your forefathers.
Alright. I'll put it in chat for you guys.
Okay.
But, this is today's summoned monster. Or creature, I guess. There you go.
Oh!
Where?
Mushroom guy!
It is a fungoid. It's a type of fey creature. But, yes, you get to play with animated mushrooms for today.
Yay! Let's go.
So, anyone that goes to that club can play with that.
Y'all getting a mushroom? That's pretty pog.
Let's go.
So, Nashi.
Wait.
You wanted to go to some club, I believe.
Adventures League!
Oh yeah, sorry. I knew I remembered, but not all the details. It's hard keeping track of you all. So, you go to Adventure League. Did you want to hang out with... Midori?
Sure.
Wait, where did I put Midori?
Oh no, we lost Midori.
Lost in sands of time.
Oh, there she is. Alright. So. Wait. Huh. I think I need to update her notes. Pip is the only one that, has a point with her. Did I mark down the wrong person?
No, I think he worked with her during one of his off times.
Yeah, I thought... Oh, it's Feyre. I did mark it down wrong for the note. Alright. That explains that. Alright. Change to Feyre. Okay, have you actually gone to, the Adventurers League before?
I think I went last session, and we were, I was working on a project with someone. I think we were making paper mache. I can't remember what though.
Oh, right. Wrong Feyre. I have two characters. One's Feyre, and the other's Feyre. Oh no. No, that shouldn't be it either. Wait. I have too many characters.
Oh my god, too much NPCs. Wait, so we're trying to, like, get with one of the NPCs?
Well, you can be friends with any NPC. Though, what that means is different for each one. And Feyre is who I have in my other note for the Adventurers League.
Ah, I see. So is that the one with the
However,
benefits then?
Feyre is Boka's friend from the dueling club. So, something has gotten messed up. I'm gonna have to double check. I'm sorry, Nashi. I've completely lost track.
Oh no.
Oh no.
At least of who you were with. I'll have to look it up and double check. Obviously, I can't do that on stream. So, we're gonna assume that you went and hung out, and I will give you a point since it's my bad. And you won't have to roll for it, so that part will be good. I think it might be Amber is the Adventurers League one. Or it meant to be, but I need to go back through.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I will look it up.
Wow.
This is what happens when I have 100 NPCs.
Yeah, again, you have too many things that you lose track of the things. That's too many things.
Yes, especially when I have 2 campaigns.
There are too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, the issue is there's one cook making 500 dishes.
Been there, done.
I mean,
Your face.
yeah, it gives you guys a lot of freedom, but it's hard to keep track of quite everything. That's why I have lists all over the place.
Yep.
But yeah, I need to go and consolidate them, so I know everything makes sense. So yes, I'm sorry, Nashi. We will do more at the club, but I'll have to look it up and see what I went with so I'm consistent. Because I've definitely lost track. So I'm sorry. But yes, I will credit you for that. I know you hung out with someone. I just don't remember who. So how we did yours, right, Lilly? Oh yeah, you went to the cute conjurations.
Yeah, I went there with the cute. We were playing with mushrooms.
Yeah. I don't have
Really,
any
that one I think
students
we take
assigned
out
to
of
that,
context.
so you can't really hang out with students, but you can play with the conjurations. So that is what you do.
Oh my god, I just got the wrong image in my head. I'm playing with mushrooms. Well, by myself, I guess. That's
Wow.
There are other students. I just don't have any.
What have we told you about playing with mushrooms in class?
I just said, there you go.
Ow, that hurt.
Mushroom down.
I just go wee.
Anyway, dear, you wanted to hang out?
Yep.
First at the Horticulture Club.
Correct. Well,
one of
no.
the
First, I wanted to find Mina.
Okay. I do have Mina here, I think. Or did I put her sheet away? I think I put her sheet away.
Damn.
But she's back. She's back. So you find Mina. I mean, she's always going around searching for stuff to write about. So it's not too hard to find her. So you find Mina as you search around the school. Actually, this is probably good use of the ability to use the wards to search for things.
Yep.
So
I do that.
You use the wards and you can track her down. And you find Mina and she says, "Hey there, how you doing?"
I got cursed by a necklace. Today's going great.
Akari chimes in with, "I'm not sure I'd call my presence a curse."
I to her mentally I go, "You're not a curse, but I have technically been cursed."
Mina says, "You've been cursed? Wow.
Kind of.
What happened?"
I mean, I have an older lady's ghost, kind of.
You've been
following me around
possessed?
now. Kind of. Not really.
He's been possessed. We call it.
She's kind of just here, which is neat.
So you have a ghost that just hangs out with you?
I I guess.
Akari says, sadly, though, it does give me a chance to look around.
How far can you go from me anyway?
I don't know.
Try to go like 20 feet that way. I just point down the hall.
Mina looks at you as you talk to the ghost.
I'm not saying this out loud.
Yeah, but you did point. So you just
Yeah.
randomly pointed. So, she looks a little confused.
I can communicate with her mentally. So we're trying to see how far she can get from me before, weird stuff happens.
Ooh, Tess.
Yes. Science.
Messing with the science.
Akari
Also,
shrugs and walks down the corridor. And eventually, probably about 30-ish feet away, she disappears from your sight.
Ooh, that's bad. I start moving towards her, where she was going.
As you start, she just says, it's an odd sensation. My existence doesn't end, but I can't see anything anymore when I get out of your general line of sight.
Okay, so if she leaves my, general area, she kind of goes blind. So her perception is effectively tied to my perception. Relatively speaking.
Nina
That's good
says,
to know.
that's fascinating.
It's really cool. Also, what is your class doing for the festival?
She is a second year. So, she says, we're not entirely sure yet, but we're thinking about possibly doing some sort of game. Maybe a blade competition. Blade's been catching on lately.
That is a good idea. That's a fun idea.
So yeah, we might do a blade competition. We're not sure how we're going to structure it yet, but it is the early days.
Fair point. That's cool. That's good.
Akari, by the way, doesn't seem to be visible, by the way. She just sort of disappeared. But she didn't walk away.
I thought she came back.
No, she did. Well, she reappeared, and then, without moving, she just sort of dissipated while you were talking.
I do a mental check if she's still there.
So, when you query Akari, Akari says, no, I'm here. Apparently, I don't need to show my body.
Good to know.
Though, I have determined one thing, which is that I seem to use your ability to sense magic to see. If you were stronger, I might be able to go farther.
Keeping that in mind. Anyway, I talked to Mina again last.
Okay.
Also, secondary question.
Sure.
Are you free on the weekend?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my.
I mean, I'm always out and about, trying to find stories, but you never know. Did you have something in mind? Maybe a story for me? She looks very eager at the word story.
What I want to do, for my own interests, is just to figure out and see what all the classes are doing, or thinking of doing preemptively, so I can plan a route for the festival.
She says, I am working on figuring out what all the classes and clubs have planned. I don't have a full list yet, but, we might be able to find someone from every year and find out.
That seems possible. Do you want an extra hand on your running about?
Never hurts. Some don't look kindly on me sneaking a peek at their confidential information. So.
That's fair. I can be intimidating if you need it, or personable if you need it.
Both of those can be useful.
If you need a hand, give me a shout.
She actually, by the way, does have good performance and persuasion. So, in deception, but
I wouldn't know that necessarily.
Yes. I'm just telling you. She does
Fair.
have good skills in those. So. You know what? Make me a persuasion roll.
Yo, let's go.
Oh my god!
I use my reroll. I have
Okay.
the power.
Okay.
Okay.
Reroll.
Oh my god. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
This wasn't really a hard task. Just offering to assist her is only mildly difficult. So, you do succeed. And
Let's go.
I'm gonna give you one more point with her towards being
Hog.
friends.
2 points.
Yes. Did you want to end things there with her and go off to your club?
Probably, because I do want to actually go to my clubs and not just be a ghost member of my clubs. So I'm gonna go to the Horticulture Club. I haven't actually been there yet.
So, the Horticulture Club is run by... Where is it? Bruja. Who I don't know if we've described yet. I don't think we have. So, let me show you, the first page.
Ooh.
The details might not be quite up to date. Those change a lot, but that was the original text I built her off of. And you get to see what she looks like. But she is a type of Nephilim. One of the elemental Nephilim. And the element in question is Earth. Which, at least in this context, has a woody flavor. She looks like she came out of the forest. Which probably explains why she runs the Horticulture Club. But, she greets you when you arrive and said, we don't see you too often. So, I am glad that you're actually here. I don't think you've started working with a sapling yet.
I have not. I had been very busy
I
cramming
understand.
the last couple weeks.
Why don't I partner you with one of the other students? And she leads you over to Jorn, who I believe is, yes, a second year. This is Jorn. Alright. As you can see, Jorn is a Indrusa with horns. It's a guy. I don't think there's too many other things to point out initially, but he does wear spectacles, so that is one thing that he does have.
All a deer cares about is it's a cute boy, and that's a positive. That's a benefit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's on the
Yes,
character sheet.
would like to
It
hit
is
on
on
that.
the character sheet of disaster bisexual is here for a reason. God damn it!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Once we're in like actual combat and actual like D&D things, I can be competent. When it's socializing with classmates, it's disaster bisexual time. It's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
I'm sorry, Nakami. I apologize.
Wow. That really derailed my thoughts.
Wow. Hang in there, Kami. Hang in there, Nakami. It's alright. We will get you a Dojin eventually.
Anyway. Plants. We're studying plants.
Yes. He says it's nice to
they
meet
grow.
you. And he leads you over to his patch in the garden. You each get a patch, but for now, she's having you assist him since she hasn't had time to set up yours. Or, well, you haven't had time to plant anything in yours. So, you do learn a few things while you two work together. He's meticulous, and he doesn't really, show off, even though he seems to be really smart. He also mentions that he works in the magic labs as a specimen preparer. So, for dissections and examples for classes, when you're studying animals and things, he'll have prepared the stuff for those, and that's his job. As a second year, he's already in one of the colleges and can have a job and not just 2 clubs. So, yeah, next year, by the way, all of you guys will have to think and decide if you want money or if you want more clubs. So, that's a choice to make. But as first years, you don't yet have to do that.
He feels like he'd be a necromancy druid. He gives off that energy, if that makes sense. He gives off Golgari energy.
He's actually in the Healer's College. So
It's still necromancy. Remember, guys, healing magic is still necromancy, so
It
I'm
actually
still
is.
correct. Anyway.
But yeah.
So you basically help prepare the dead things for examinations, and you also work with plants?
Yes, plants are my hobby. It's nice to be around living things, growing things.
Yeah. I mean, dead stuff can be cool too, in some cases, in some circumstances.
He says, I prefer to keep things living, but being around, as part of healers, I mean, second years, we're not that advanced yet. It's not like we treat patients, but there are patients that the upper class students deal with, and we are sort of around those, even though we're not actually attending. We might help out as part of the class. So being around injured people all the time can get kind of depressing. You need some nice green living things. Also,
That's a bright outlook.
Also, I like having ingredients for my potions, so.
And that is a working outlook.
Yes, he's He's very practical.
You are nice.
Oh, I'm not gonna name the other student, but one of the other students goes by and calls him, a nickname. I'm gonna say Darky.
That sounds.
And,
Nakami,
Yeah.
pick something else.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's just the first thing off the top of my head.
Jesus Christ.
I get it, and I understand, but also. That is
Oh
like.
my.
Oh, it's fine. He is a dreary boy. Do I
Someone
notice
calls
him
him
react to that in any
Madonna.
meaningful way?
It's just
Well-
any random magical word that might be used.
He actually treats it as if they don't exist when the person calls him by a nickname. But your reaction is up to you. So. And you're guessing that's a nickname.
Well, yeah, it's not a name. So.
Yeah. So, do you mention it?
In which way?
I mean, you could comment on the fact that that person seemed to be addressing him by nickname. Or saying maybe, wow, that person was rude. Depends on how you want to deal with it.
If
Or
he
you could
makes
just
no,
ignore it.
I'll just mention like, that's a name.
He looks up and says, It's like you literally didn't hear it.
I think someone needed you?
He looks
Possibly?
around and says, I don't know. If they needed me, they'd actually call me by my name.
Fair.
And you get the impression that he doesn't care for nicknames.
Yep.
In fact, you see it a couple more times as people use sort of like pet names for him. Different ones. But anything other than his first name, he basically ignores. So, you do get that as well. And... Oops. Actually, make me another persuasion roll.
Okay.
Because you're mostly just talking to him here, so...
I'm kind of just commenting on it rather than like
Yeah.
making a point.
So, with a 14, you easily will get 1 point towards establishing a friendship with him.
Let's go. The harem grows. Anyway, what's his... How do you spell his name again?
It's,
BJ?
BJ. O-R-N.
Yep.
He has a last name, too.
I don't know it. And I haven't asked.
Rayulin. But, he does introduce himself. Or
Does
the
he
teacher
use his-
would probably. So,
Oh.
Verosia may have, introduced him by full name. So,
Adir wouldn't have made a note of last names.
Okay. It's fine. I just wanted to add that. in
You'll
case
remember
wanted to.
eventually.
Possibly.
Yes, possibly.
It'll take time.
Actually, Adir's gonna ask Bjorn something. Because he seems like the type that might have insight.
Alright.
Adir asks him about, like, what his family's like at all. Like, if he kind of has this sort of demeanor from, like, in, like, sort of agreeance with his however he was raised, or as an opposite to how he was raised.
So just out of the sudden?
I actually don't have a note that tells me anything about his family, but on the spot, I'm gonna say that he says, I'm an only child, and my parents are both, well, my mother is an alchemist, and my father is a wizard. So, actually, change that. His father is a mystic. So.
Gotcha.
Ooh!
Neat.
But yeah, he says that's basically how he grew up. So, they live on, like, the edge of a town. And, yeah, his mom would make potions, and, they ran a little shop at the edge of town. Which, would bring in money. But yeah, I think that's how he answers that.
Okay. That's pretty normal, I guess.
I mean, it's definitely a magical type of background.
Yeah.
But unlike yours, it's not. Actually, you're a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
you come from a magical family, but
Yep.
your mother and father are both probably wizards. Unless you tell me that they're sorcerers, they're probably wizards.
No, they'd be sorcerers.
Okay. So, yes, they're
They
much
would be
more
a much
powerful.
more inherited thing.
Your
yeah.
your inherited magic level is much lower than theirs.
Mhm.
You don't have that access to the ley lines. In
Yeah.
fact, you actually couldn't like claim the head of the family if they passed, because
Yep.
part of your estate is actually a ley line that they get power from. So
Yeah.
you can't
I
actually
talk
touch
about-
that.
I kind of, like, talk about that a bit, and also talk about, like, because, like, the history of my family is really weird.
I mean, they are also a bit strange, since most Minos are more physical and not as much magical.
Yep.
And a lot of, like, Minos who have magic potential tend to be mystics, or, like, spellblades.
Yep.
They're not usually,
High casters.
sorcerers. So, yeah. In fact, there's a rumor that in your family, there was either an elf or a human, and some of the others in like the Minos community treat them kind of badly. But
Yeah.
they're so much stronger from being powerful sorcerers that they don't really care.
Funnily enough, like, the rumors you just gave are, I assume, things that would be known to other people, possibly, or?
I mean, anyone that knows
Yeah.
that you're a mystic, like anyone in your class, basically,
Yep.
would definitely have a hint of that.
Yeah.
The cultural or heritage thought of the Minos is kind of clear. I mean, they're kind of known as sort of being meatheads.
Yep.
They think with their fists in most cases.
Yep.
They make good laborers, especially since they're fairly strong and durable. But yeah, they're not really thinkers. At least not as most people look at it.
I'm gonna spill some truth, and I'm gonna let Bjorn know, actually, that interestingly enough, the thing with my family is that, and this is technically a rumor, and it's technically like a legend, but if you would hear a lot of the like older generations tell it, and it gets passed along, it's that freaking a long time ago, the effective first member of our family made a contract with a extremely esoteric entity who in turn granted them powerful magic, but no one knows what was actually to be given in return, or if the debt was ever paid.
Jordan looks a bit shocked, and he says, "So, your family in its past may have dealt with demons?"
Not
so
demons?
I should point this out. For Celestia, any creature that is not native to the what I guess you could call the prime material plane.
Yep.
To akin it to D&D.
Yep.
Is either a like celestial entity, like a god or one of their servants, or a demon, which means a traveler from another place.
Yep.
So, lots of things count as demons that D&D would not call demons.
Got you. And to that, I mean, probably a demon.
Yeah.
You hear the elders tell it though, and apparently they were weird. Apparently they're really weird.
So, I'm gonna toss this out and say, it's entirely possible that the demon in question is actually just another adventure, high-powered one from another world. Maybe even someplace you would more commonly know in D&D.
No, Nakami, this is fucked up. Yo, I will explain this to you in more detail at a later point, but what you just described is quite literally the actual truth to things.
What? She was right on the money, what?
Oh my god.
No,
It
like
was right on the money. Wow.
Right?
Wow.
because this is deep, like this is my this is actual like deep lore of like a lot of my like actual characters in like across multiple campaigns that you just kind of verbalized on accident.
Well, I mean, how should I put this? Like, I have planned for some classic type of characters to show up at some points. And they're going to be considered demons because they're not native to Celestia. So anyone outside is considered a demon. And yeah, that's classic lore. In fact, so like for like humans in particular, and I think not even like the other races so much, but in particular, humans are actually from other parts of D&D, like classically, pre-cataclysm even. A lot of humans came from different places. So, like, some might be from, like, the Dragonlance setting, or the Forgotten Realms, and they just ended up here. Like, in particular, a lot of humans ended up getting dumped in islands that are now the sort of Asian lands of Celestia, but they're from Karatur. If you know Forgotten Realms.
I do not know the extensive D&D lore whatsoever. Sadly.
So I'll describe it for chat. But and you guys, of course. Karatur. And heck, I'll bring up the Forgotten Realms wiki. But Karatur used to be in a adventure setting, and it's part of the Forgotten Realms. But it was their equivalent of like China and Mongolia, sort of stuck together. Yeah, they call part of it the Horselands. So Mongolia. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff there. Wugens is a term that is actually used in the Forgotten Realms there. Though they haven't made it to 5th edition, because there's no 5th edition talk of Karatur. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here if you ever want to look that up. But it's the Asian part of the Forgotten Realms. So, yeah, it directly reflects on Chinchou, which is the Asian part of Celestia. But another part, more unrelated at this point, but a lot of the humans in the place that is the Balasar Empire actually come from Kryn. So, the world of Dragonlance. They don't know that, but in fact, since it's been probably like 2,000 years for them since they were in Kryn, it was before almost all conventional D&D like history. Well, not for the Forgotten Realms. The Forgotten Realms has a stupidly long history, but yeah, for Kryn definitely. The main parts of the world that you get to play in is a very like 100-ish year span, so you don't really get to see like you don't get to play in like the ancient times, but they've actually made stuff for Forgotten Realms, which is kind of crazy because it talks about, you know, dinosaur men and things like that.
Oh.
Forgotten Realms is kind of crazy. There's been different eras of the Forgotten Realms, and their history stretches across a lot of time. So, in fact, well, I can't look it up right now, but, well, actually, I was on the Forgotten Realms wiki. You can probably find it there. Let me pull it back up.
Oh my god, the amount of tabs that you have open.
I know.
Unlimited tabs works.
Unlimited tab works.
Usually, I squish some of them so you don't get to see them.
Makes
But,
sense.
Infinite tabs.
Is there a history section?
I mean, there should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, see, even here, it's separated into things like Days of Thunder, Dawn Age, First Flowering, Crown Wars, the Founding Time, the Age of Humanity, the Era of Upheaval, the Second Sundering, the Marking the Years. So, there's a lot of categories to history in Faerun. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But, yeah, there's a lot of history. In fact, maybe, yeah, you can actually go and look up by year what happens within it. That's how crazy the history is for the Forgotten Realms. Which is probably why it's the main campaign setting for 5e. But yeah, I can bring in anyone from the rest in D&D as a demon. So,
Neat.
anyways, I got sidetracked, but
I apologize.
it's okay. I mean, it's good that you know that sort of thing is possible. Like, you know, if you suddenly run into Raistlin, you might not know who that is, but people might recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that name is particular to Dragonlance. But, anyways, does anyone else have any club stuff? I think we did most of it.
I think you already did all of us. Oh, I think Ren went away, right? His computer was not working?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So,
Sad for Ren. We didn't do the clubs of Ren.
I know we haven't done too much, but you guys want to end here? Because I could go into, well, next week, I guess, technically, for classes, or that should have been a Saturday, so technically the next day would be a Sunday. So.
Oh, I see.
I think
But
it should go to the next session just so other people are here. Because we did lose a couple of people throughout the night.
yeah, I mean,
That is-
4 views
that
is
is
a
true.
decent number, but
Oh, Boka's having problems with her mic. She's speaking, but I don't think we were able to listen to what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
oh, sorry, Boka, I didn't notice. So yeah, especially with that, we're down a Boka who we can hear at least. So yeah, why don't we call it here, and we'll be back next time.
Sure.
Then there's a
That's
weekend.
fine.
You can do some more festival stuff, and have a day off, and oh yeah, your test is coming up too. I wanted.
Oh no, not another test.
I'm
More tests.
I'm trying to come up with a way to streamline the test system, since it's kind of roll heavy and there's
Oh
not a
boy,
lot
I
of
don't like that.
interaction. Yeah, you weren't here for it, Lily. It
No,
was a
it's
lot
not
of rolling.
different.
A lot of rolling. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Let me know. But yeah.
I had to question, like, how bad of a rolling are we talking about?
So, really quick, let me pull up my notes.
Like a dozen rolls.
Pretty bad.
6 rolls from each of you for the test. And then there was labs, which is another 6 rolls. And homework, which was another 6 rolls.
Oh God!
So, yeah.
So it's pretty bad.
It seems much easier to roll a 1d100 and hope for the best.
Well, I'm thinking. So, I really need to work out a better way of doing that. And,
Okay.
yes.
Let me see.
I saw Boka.
Okay, Boka's having issues,
yeah.
but I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like Boka said. Boka
go.
was supposed to go to teacher Naka.
Yes, Boka. You can visit teacher. Next time. Next time.
She got muted by moderators in the chat.
Yeah, Stream Elements bots decided to eat you. I'm sorry. But yeah. We'll wait until next time. I'm sure you can talk to her.
Yeah, next time, Boka.
Yep.
I gotta start getting points with people. Jeez, I was not aware of that.
Y'all gotta socialize. Get your social links up. You know, get.
I'm bad at socializing. How do you want me to do it in a D&D campaign?
You just acquire a harem. It's easy. What do you mean?
What? Are you aiming for a harem? Jesus.
Okay, you know that. You know better than that. Have you not played P5?
What the hell is P5?
Persona 5. That's what Nashi means.
Oh, was that something that Rin was streaming?
Possibly.
Maybe. I mean,
I think so. Maybe.
I'm planning to stream Persona 4 at some point. But,
the Persona games that taught me harems are bad.
Real quick, a note. We are getting very off track when we're trying to end the stream.
Yes.
I know, but the conversation is fun.
But Luna has one problem, which is that so far none of her clubs really have other students in them. What you might want to do is get together more with like the people in your class.
Wait, hold on. So none of the other students are taking culinary or the cutie summoning thing?
So there are other students in those. However, no NPCs that I've established are in them yet.
Oh dear lord.
So, yes, lowest opportunity is for those. But
I mean, well, I guess I can try with somebody. I didn't even know what is like the least.
I mean,
in the class.
So in the class, there's a lot of different people. Shivadri is pretty friendly with most of the group, and she's another kitty. So, you know, that's always fun. Hang out with kitties. Luna is the Nephilim elf hybrid.
Right, the other Luna.
Yes. That's gonna get kind of confusing, but you can hang out with her. There's several guys. Rubina's had some dealings with the group. There's also the Nornans, like Rosie and Greta.
Hello?
Hey, Boka.
Boka.
Welcome back.
Hey, Boka.
You have returned.
Yeah, Boka was supposed to go to teacher.
Yeah, we'll handle that next time. Since there's only like 19-ish minutes before we'd stop anyways. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Feels bad.
They show me the roster of who
We'll get
can
to
I
it.
harem.
We'll get to it.
There you go.
But yeah, we will get to it next time. In fact, you'll have a day off. So, you can go and do a lot of stuff.
Yay!
Yeah, maybe hang out with some friends. It's gonna be a time. Definitely.
Gonna
with
try
that,
to look some friends.
with that, yeah, I think we'll stop. Let me find someone for us to raid.
Alright.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to head out because I actually have a thing to do before I go to sleep tonight. So
Take care.
goodbye, chat. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye. Have fun.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Don't get possessed.
No, too late.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Damn it.
Night night, Naka.
Take care.
Night night, Nashi.
Have a good night, Boka.
So, we're gonna raid Luna. And let's see. So tomorrow, I'm back to Trails of Cold Steel. We're in the final chapter. Final chapter. Well, final names chapter. So we're close to the end. And then I'll take a little break from the Trail series. So, yeah, that's it. Saturday is collab in Minecraft with Zelius and Phantom. And Sunday, we're back to the other Celestia. So, that's my schedule coming up.
I miss the other Celestia.
I know. We miss you. But, yeah, I think that's it. So, take care. Have fun. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Night night, everyone.
Night-night.